Hello everyone, Simon here. We're playing Psychonauts. That's my face. And we're going into the mind of Boyd Cooper. One of the most interesting parts of the game, but also one of the potentially most confusing part of the game. Thankfully, we are not doing a blind playthrough, so I know exactly what to do most of the time. So it's not going to be that confusing for us. It's going to be just fine for us. So you can just enjoy the very interesting characterization and stories.
Ha! Got in bed with those eggheads in their ivory towers. Oh, right. And nobody seems to care. I have to stay focused.
So the dialogue is randomly generated
Crows telling my location to foreign toy makers.
from a number of
They think the
options.
Are tinted, but they ain't tinted nearly enough. I mean, who do they think they're fooling? Hey, where is the boss?
So interesting. Alright, well let's just go straight into it.
They should. Yeah! Not another tracking device. It's perfect, isn't it?
Yes.
Almost complete. Just a few missing pieces.
Yes, now, which piece talks about the Milkman? The one who opens the asylum gate?
But it's all about the Milkman. Can't you see?
Is this like one of those 3D paintings? I can never do those.
No, you just gotta learn to see it like I see it. There's something in the fridge that might help you see the world like I do.
Ooh, sorry, I don't drink. Before noon, I mean.
Wait, why did I say that? Can I really be the only person who sees this?
Find the
Something's
Milkman.
got to give. Oh, right. Foreign toy makers
So
have everyone fooled.
the world is called
they sold
the
their
Milkman
souls.
Conspiracy.
The doctors back at the clinic.
Alright, let's grab the figments and then we're gonna walk.
Know that they.
Here's some more.
Oh, right.
And
They
we're gonna go
obviously,
into the fridge.
won't.
Clairvoyance lets you see through the eyes of another. Try it on a person directly or on a handheld object that bears this special aura.
Ha, and sure as
So you
the nose
can
on
use
my
it
face,
to
I am
see
sure.
things. Let me just see what I have. Nothing. Alright, I can't use it on anything there.
Huh?
We can use it
Deal.
on
Back in.
Boyd. So this is what Boyd sees. Dead. Dead!
The Milkman's dead? Aw, crud.
Burned up in a department store fire. Didn't you hear? At least that's what the media would have you believe. Is he dead or not? Go to the graveyard. Dig him up. Oh, you'll find something all right. But it's neither man nor milk. Okay, boss?
Alright,
Be
graveyard.
careful. They're watching. All the time.
Okay. Now, how am I gonna find some creepy graveyard in this nice, normal neighborhood?
Look at this thing. It's amazing! Look at this place. Alright, let's go find all the figments. Practice clairvoyance on a living subject. So it's like we're in some sort of nice neighborhood where everything is crazy. Wait a minute, it's a back door. Is there a back door? There's a back garden. How do I get inside? I have to go on the roof. Hold on, let me just bounce in. There we go. And the music too, like listen to this. This is so good. Wow, look at this place. I mean, this game is just so imaginative, right?
Yep.
Like it's so wacky. Can I use this on? Oh, this is the view from inside the bin. Let me just punch these guys. Apparently you can't destroy them. Alright, so let's grab the figments. So they don't know who I am, so I'm just a silhouette with question marks on it. To them. There's a camera inside the flamingo. Alright, let's keep moving. And of course the ground's all weird. What's that? Oh, this. So that is a stop sign. See, that's a clue, but you wouldn't know to think that way. So now that I'm holding a stop sign, I use clairvoyance on the rubbish bin. The rubbish bin looks at me and thinks I'm a question mark. Hold on. Wait a minute, that's not what I had before. That shouldn't be right. That's probably wrong, hold on. So if I do that, it's a question mark. If I hold the sign... Oh, it should think I'm a stop sign guy. Anyway, we'll figure that out later on. Maybe it's not those guys, maybe you have to look at some other guys. So the people... So if you hold a sign, then the people think that you're a stop sign guy. Whatever that means. And you'll find other implements in this area that will change your identity as perceived by these other guys, right? So if I... yeah. Actually no, that just sees me with a stop sign. Let me just put that away.
I work on the road crew.
Ah, the road crew, there you go. Let me just
street.
shimmy over here. Grab that. Oh, I can go inside. Did I miss... I might have missed some interiors. Alright, that's loot. Should probably refill my ammo. And the camera angles. So it suggests like a security camera, right? Like we're in the corner of a room with a wide angle camera looking in. So good. Did I miss some interiors? Hold on, let me just go back and check if I can go inside this building and that one. How do you know if you can or not? Oh, you can go inside every building? Really? Alright, let's make sure we grab the figments. And the loot. Alright, I think that's all there's in the... Oh, whoa. Table. There's a almost invisible figment. Let me double check this. Okay, I see, okay, figments here. Loot in the fridge. It's kind of difficult to figure out where you're looking at. I think that's everything. Alright, I think that's everything. Alright, that's everything. Okay, let's keep going. So there's the road crew, right? So let me just demonstrate the game mechanics in this area. So,
Stop.
if we use clairvoyance on him,
Stop. Road crew workers only beyond the yellow line.
You guys are road crew workers?
Yes, we work on the road with these red signs.
I see. Well, do you guys know where the Milkman is?
Why do you ask that question? Are you the milkman?
Do I look like a milkman to you?
That information is restricted to the road crew. Please move along.
so the red sign makes him a road crew.
Danger. Stop. This is a restricted area.
Alright, so they'll stop you, but if we hold on to that,
I am on the road crew. This is my
Slow
stop
to
sign.
15 miles per hour.
and then we use clairvoyance, so now I'm a road crew guy, so he looks at
Road
me
is out
and he
we are
sees
working
that.
on it. Hello,
Fascinating.
fellow road crew worker. Welcome to the road crew.
This is so fascinating.
Not a through street.
Alright, let's grab these.
Being on a road crew is arduous, but rewarding. My red sign helps me work on the road. I work on the road crew.
Alright, and then now we're through. Put that away. And grab these figments. I suppose we should go inside as well. Alright, what's going on in here? Alright, so now this guy.
I am fixing. Stop. This is a restricted area.
So he's got a phone on him.
Can you hear me? Hello?
He'll tell you that he's fixing the phone
I
lines.
can listen to any phone conversation that I want, but do not because of my sense of professional responsibility.
So if you hold on to this and try to
I am
go
on the
in.
road crew. This is my stop
Operator,
sign.
stop. This is a restricted area.
Yeah, so you can't do that because you're. So he's fixing the phones, but you on the road crew.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
And then
Someday, the popularity of mobile phones will make my job obsolete.
Hey, I'm just gonna walk through, okay?
I cannot let someone near my hedges who has not been properly trained in the use of the trimmers.
so
Stop. This is a restricted area.
yeah, so they need to see your trimmers.
Hey, I'm just gonna walk through, okay?
Please stay back. There is a severe electrocution danger.
And then
This
they
part of
won't
the
let you
hedge is
through
too
unless
tall.
you have a phone, or that guy doesn't want you through.
I take pride in my well-landscaped.
Oh, check it out, there's loot inside.
I take frequent breaks to avoid carpal tunnel syndrome.
So we can't get through to any of those guys,
I can climb telephone poles.
but we can jump through to here. There's a little girl.
Hello, sir. I am a rainbow squirt. Would you like to buy a box of my delicious rainbow treats?
I would buy some cookies, but I don't have any milk. Do you have any idea where I could buy some milk for my cookies?
Ah! Creepy man!
So she thinks you are a milk thief. That is the weirdest thing.
Excuse me, but I'm looking for the milkman.
Stop talking to me. You're going to get me in trouble.
Right. I mean, I guess they do make an attempt to explain the mechanics to you. But I think it's a fairly common experience that if you don't know what's going on, or like if it's your first time playing the game, you won't really understand it for a while. Like it's one of these things that are obvious in hindsight. And so if you've played the game before, then it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense, I know what that means. But really, it only makes sense after you understand it. Like it doesn't, and the game doesn't explain it to you that thoroughly. So it's one of these things where if you don't know what's going on, it can be very confusing until it clicks. Alright, what's going on back here? Oh look, there's the
trim hedges.
hedges thing. Alright, well, let's put that away. And like the fact that the hedges is just inside the car like that, like how would you know that? How would you know that? Like how would you even know to punch the car? So there's a few things here that are not optimal in terms of gameplay. And you know, in a way it's deliberate because the place is supposed to be confusing, like it's supposed to be this weird conspiracy thing going on. And then at the same time, it doesn't really help the gameplay if the player doesn't know what's going on, right? You know, like the cars and the fridges, so many of them, like you open them and they're just unimportant stuff like that. Like a few bits of arrowheads or like a little bit of health. And then in one particular car, there is an absolutely crucial
Due
item.
to illegal disposal of hazardous materials, sewer water is often highly radioactive.
What is that?
Sewers are full of rats.
What are they doing?
The
Yes.
sewer is very important, and we are responsible for its upkeep.
So yeah, it's like one of these things where I think the game, like in terms of just communicating to the player what's going on, I think it doesn't do it quite that well, but then just the design of the environment and the idea of it is so completely wacky and fascinating. Like there's a conspiracy going on inside this person's mind. Alright, so this is that.
Although I often smell of excrement, I deserve your respect because I provide a valuable service.
So we can walk past.
The most pleasant sewers can be found in Paris, France.
What is he doing? So we can walk past all
The
these
sewer
guys.
is human waste.
And there's the cemetery. Hold on, let me just use that.
Got it. This hat box needs a hat box tagged.
Alright, so we found like 3 tags so far, I think. And we can't use any of them yet. Also, the layout of the place is just completely confusing. Like everything bends around. Like it's difficult. It's a difficult game. Like it's a difficult level to understand. It's difficult to understand the mechanics.
I wished my loved one had remembered to indicate me as the beneficiary of his 401k plan. I am sad. The dead people are underground, and I have brought flowers because I am sad.
So you need flowers to get inside here.